Hello, welcome to Single Mom on a Farm. Today I'm going to teach you about doctrine of signatures. I just taught my kids this today in our homeschool lesson. We're studying the human body and nutrition, and we all thought it was really cool. So let's take a look. On this table, I have set up a lot of food and a lot of pictures of body parts. And the premise here is that food looks like a body part. So for example, I have this carrot that was actually grown in our garden, and it looks a lot like an eye, because carrots are good for your eyesight. Next, I have a walnut. This is also grown on our property, so it's not as good as like an English walnut, but it is supposed to resemble brain. If I took it out better, it would look a lot like a brain. Here we have grapes, and they resemble your lungs or alveoli. Tomato resembles a heart with 4 chambers. This is ginger, representing the stomach, because ginger is good for your stomach. Figs represent scrotum, healthy sperm. Here is a banana, and this represents a smile, because bananas have a lot of good endorphins and tryptophan that helps you fight depression, helps you be happy. This grapefruit here, or any citrus, looks like a breast. Kidney bean looks like kidneys. Sweet potato looks like the pancreas. See, it's like the exact same little shape in there. The celery looks like bones. Mushrooms are good for hearing. So a mushroom will look like an ear. And then lastly, I have an avocado. We ate the good one today, but this avocado looked like a uterus. And it is definitely good for your uterus. So this is the doctrine of signatures. It was a really fun lesson to do for homeschooling, or you can just simply show pictures of it. So I do have these print out on my blog. You can download and print it out if you want. So I have a picture of the carrot. It's good for eyesight. Tomato is good for heart health. Citrus are good for healthy breast tissue. Celery helps form strong bones, and so forth. The ginger, the stomach, the walnut, the brain, mushroom for hearing. You can show these to your students or just for yourself. It's really interesting to look at and to think about. And I also have a picture of ginseng here that is good for your whole body. Doesn't that look like a whole person? I thought that was way cool. And a few others that I have found on the internet is coconut resembles a head. Onions are good for all your cells, and they look like cells. And then a beetroot looks like red blood cells, and they support healthy red blood cell formation. I will link this to my blog where you can find it, and then also a few websites where I got information about this. I'm not endorsing these websites. I just showing you for information only. They just are ones that I went to teach my kids, and I thought were interesting. So I might as well pass along what I've already done, the research I've already done, and save you some work. I hope you think this is as cool as we thought it was. I think it's really fascinating how God created such good food to represent body parts, and that is exactly good for those certain body parts. We thought it was really fun. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.